and go, stop and go, stop and go, stop. Stop and go, stop and go, stop and go, go. Stop and listen to what God says. Go and do what He tells you to do. Stop and listen to what God says. Go and do what He tells you to do. Stop and go, stop and go, stop and go, stop. Stop and go, stop and go, stop and go, go. Stop and listen to what God says. Go and do what He tells you to do. Stop and listen to what God says. Go and do what He tells you to do. Stop and go, stop and go, stop and go, stop. Stop and go, stop and go, stop and go, go. We're gonna stop, be still and know He is God. We're gonna go, let our life always show His love. Yeah. Woo! Stop and go, stop and go, stop and go, stop. Stop and go, stop and go, stop and go, go. Stop. This light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Hello, superstars. I love seeing all your faces at church. Are you ready to have fun? Great, because we're going to have lots of fun with stickers. In just a little bit, we're going to use our star stickers and our coloring page to help us tell the Bible story. And today's true Bible story is going to teach us that God helps me be brave. That's our big idea for the day. Let's say it together. God helps me be brave. It's true. In fact, that reminds me of today's verse. Let's say it together. So do not be afraid, I am with you. Isaiah 41:10. One more time. So do not be afraid, I am with you. Isaiah 41:10. It's true, God is always with us. And in today's true Bible story, there's a big bad giant who's not just really tall, and he isn't just really, really tall. He's really, really, really tall. Let's see if you can guess how tall he was. Do you think he was this tall? Nope, he was even taller. Do you think he was this tall? Nope, he was even taller than that. Wow, this is really, really tall. Do you think he was this tall? No, he was even taller. Wow, this is really, really, really tall. Do you think he was this tall? Yes, the giant in today's Bible story was more than 9 feet tall. And in today's true Bible story, God sends a little boy to beat that big bad giant. Do you think he can do it? Let's find out. If you're ready to hear that story, give me 2 big thumbs up. Great, go and get your coloring sheet and your star stickers.
Can you find the giant in our Bible story picture? Let's put a star on him. In the Bible, in the book of 1 Samuel, there was a big, bad giant named Goliath. Can you show me your scared face? That's what the Israelites looked like when they saw Goliath. Every day, Goliath would shout mean things at the Israelites. He would say, "Send a warrior to come fight me." But the Israelite soldiers were scared of Goliath and they'd run away. Can you find a little boy in our Bible story picture? Let's put a star on him. One day, a little shepherd boy named David was talking to the soldiers when Goliath started shouting mean things. Once again, the soldiers ran away, but not little David. He was brave. David told the king of Israel, "Don't worry about the giant, I'll fight him. Whenever a lion or bear tries to take one of my sheep, I fight them off. I've beaten lions and bears, and God can help me beat this big, bad giant too." The king of Israel finally agreed, and he said to David, "Go fight the giant, and may God be with you." Can you find a slingshot in our picture? David wasn't a soldier, so he didn't have any soldier weapons. The only weapon David had was the slingshot he used to protect his sheep. So with only the slingshot and 5 smooth stones, David went to fight the big bad giant. Can you find the spear in our Bible story picture? Let's put a star on it. When David got there, he saw that Goliath had a giant spear. That didn't scare David because God was on his side. David shouted to Goliath, "You have a sword and a spear, but I have God on my side. Today the Lord is going to defeat you." David reached inside his shepherd's bag, took out a stone. He put the stone on his slingshot and whirled it around, and he shot it at Goliath. Let's pretend to shoot a stone at Goliath from our slingshot. The stone went flying through the air and it bonked Goliath on his forehead. Goliath fell down on the ground with a huge thud, and he never got up again. With the help of God, little David beat the big bad giant.
In today's True Bible story, little David was very, very brave. That's because he knew that God was with him. God helped David be brave, and he can help us be brave too. Even though we can't see him with our eyes, God is with us all the time, even when scary things happen. I have an idea. Let's stand up, and when I point to you, I want you to strike a brave pose and shout, "God helps me be brave." Are you ready? When you feel afraid of the dark, God helps me be brave. When a big dog barks at you, God helps me be brave. When you go to the doctor to get a shot, God helps me be brave. When there's a big storm outside, God helps me be brave. Great job, you can sit down now. When you're little, there are a lot of things that can make you feel scared. But when you're scared, remember that you're not alone. God is right there with you. He loves you and protects you, and God helps you be brave. Hey, that's our big idea for today. Let's go tell Topher. Topher's sleeping. Let's wake him up together. 1, 2, 3. Wake up, Topher. Remember, God helps me be brave. God helps me be brave. Bye, Topher. Let's say a prayer together and ask God to help us be brave when we're scared. Fold your hands and bow your heads. Dear God, you are more powerful than anything that we are afraid of. Thank you for always being with us. Please help us to be brave when scary things happen. Amen. Oh, it was great having you here today. We'll see you next time.